as yes, finally the engine is running now. So I'll be taking it for a drive. The water explain in detail what led to the engine to start. Yeah, the tire is completely off, need alignment. Temperature gauge is working, and the oil temperature gauge too. Okay, the speedometer is not working, the ABS is faulty. I don't know, a lot of things on the ABS is very bad. They are very bad. So that will be looked at later. The fan, the engine cooling fan is very weak. It's wobbling, and that one will be looked at. But so most likely the fan has to be. In fact, right now the fan is actually running on. They've changed the fan and put a 406 fan on the car. So you can, the only way you can work with 407 fan is to change everything complete. When we're standing, the engine is okay, very quick. I don't want to push it hard because the tires are weak as well. I think the car was when this car had this issue, was parked for a very long time. So it has affected a lot of things, so I don't want to push hard. But the clutch kit is okay. Engine power is there. The gearbox is smooth with shifting and no form of weak sound. So the main task has been done, which is starting the engine. So we'll see. Okay, so I'll update you guys. Okay, so to round up on the 407 with the EW10A manual, the previously was EW7A, so eventually upgraded it while trying to fix the non-start issue. So upgraded engine to EW10A from 7A, which is something the owner ended up gaining from the whole saga. You know, it wasn't pleasant, but at least, man, yeah, it's good to, how will I put it? You know, every disappointment can be a blessing, so at least you get something for that. Now, to round it up, like I said earlier, okay, it was the ECU that caused the engine to refuse to start. Trust me, we tried, I don't know how many ECU, I've lost count. ECU we tried. Eventually, there was one old ECU. The owner had changed ECU before, so the first one that probably the car came with that he changed was still in the boot that failed. Took it, and then somebody, one of technicians I work with, you know, is specialized in ECU programming and the rest. So you copy the data on that failed one, put it another one, and here we are. You guys could see the engine ran and everything worked well. So, however, I will tell you what I eventually came to conclusion what caused the failure of the engine ECU. It was the oxygen sensor. I don't know what happened. I'm yet to inspect, but the oxygen sensor damaged the engine ECU. That was what caused the car to, while in motion, just stop running. So, so that's, just wanted to summarize it. That was basically the cause. So let this be a warning. If you are buying used used oxygen sensor, remember the car has two, upstream, downstream. It got worse than the previous one. It wasn't even showing anything oxygen sensor related. As if oxygen sensor, the engine ECU was programmed from the new not to work with oxygen sensor. So how we knew eventually. It's a long story, but I don't want to tell you because eventually it's going to take some time to describe how I came to that conclusion. So we are replacing the oxygen sensor whenever the owner probably, who knows. But at least the car runs now, so there has to be new one. So be careful if you're buying used oxygen sensor. There's a chance that something inside has failed. What I mean, remember, out of the 4 wires, each of these oxygen sensors, 407 and the rest of Peugeot car with some similar injection system or emission system, they have 4 wires. That's what we call Bosch universal oxygen sensors. 4 wires. One of them, which is the black wire, is the signal wire from the engine ECU. If anything, for whatever reason, makes that signal wire either inside the oxygen sensor itself or on the wire touch with any of those wires, the remaining 3, your ECU is gone. Let me repeat it. If any of the if that signal wire, which is the black wire on the oxygen sensor of any of these Peugeot cars that I'm talking of, produced from 2010 backward, at least up to 95 or so, if any of those remaining 3 wires, about 2 white wires and the one, is it brown? Yeah. If that black one touches any of those, or which is the signal wire that comes directly from engine ECU, if it touches any of those other ones, kiss your engine ECU goodbye. But in this case, I believe that it wasn't necessarily the wire that touched any. I'm yet to inspect though, but for the look of this, it most likely happened from inside the oxygen sensor, or it could be outside, like I said. So because of that, so if you're buying second-hand oxygen sensors, know that if there's an issue with that oxygen sensor, which could be the reason why they removed it, or may not be why it was removed and threw away before Nigeria pick it up to resell. If you're not careful, it might damage your engine ECU. I understand that brand new ones here in Nigeria, most of them are not up to OEM standards, so they may not last or may not work well. But chances are that they won't cause this kind of problem. So let it be an eye opener. So yeah, so the car runs now, which took I think 2 months, if not. It wasn't funny. Anyway, it's well. Alright, so learn the lesson, don't be a victim, and be very careful. And so that's it. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I kinda yes, I enjoyed this car when I was coming out in the morning. Kinda drove it a little while. When it warmed up, press a little bit harder. Oof. Yeah, I can say you the CMT on the car is actually giving me a different driving experience when it comes to the policies. Alright, till the next video.